No.
Okay.
You know what, I'm gonna say something else too. I think that it's healthier to not have sex in a dating relationship because in a dating relationship, you don't have that full commitment yet. And if it's, when you go physical, your relationship becomes you wanting that other person for their physical feature. And then it becomes selfish and it becomes something that you desire rather than you caring for that other person. And I believe that, like, if you, and you know, this isn't like, you know, I'm not down on anybody, but I just think that, like, if you stay clear of the physicalness in a dating relationship, the relationship that you will build is so much more pure and loving for that person. And it'll be so much more about that other person rather than getting what you want and filling your, you know, physical desires and needs.
Twice.
I think I'm in the same boat as David. When I lived in Portland, I worked with a organization that went around to high schools and talked to them about accidents. And I could just list out the whole list of statistics that show that sex in a non-marriage relationship can be very detrimental, and it can create a false sense of intimacy that isn't really there. And people who don't have sex before marriage build much more authentic intimacy. And a lot of people who have sex before marriage, when they get married, they find out that their intimacy isn't as deep as they thought it was, and they start having a lot of problems in the first couple of years.
Intense. You know, I've seen it work out both ways, just between like personal experience between like friends and stuff like that. I've seen some relationships go really far without having anything, and they do great. But I've also seen relationships go really far and have the same kind of feelings and emotions for other people when they have sex in real life, in dating relationships, and also in like block. So.
I think I'll agree with David. Yes. On that, just because I feel that it does kind of get in the way of all the sexual things, because then all you're thinking is about, oh, when I get home, I get to go have sex or something, and instead of thinking I get to spend quality time with this person and get to know them. So, yeah.
I think that that it's up to it's the choice of the people in the relationship, and it can go both ways. Can't really say anything that hasn't been said. So.
I don't know how I'm gonna be what David said, because I just took all the answers. But it's cool. No, but yeah, I agree with what he said. I don't think it's necessary. Well, yeah, and it's like something you save, until it's something special that you and your partner can share until marriage comes. It makes it better that way.
Hey, everybody's uncomfortable. Alright, we'll do one more question and we'll do the dry.
I just wanted to say, you can't really say that one way is better than the other, because, someone who waits until marriage, they haven't experienced the other side, and someone who didn't wait till marriage hasn't experienced the waiting till marriage. So, you can't say, one, it's personal choice versus one is better.
and I know some people have said if you're gonna have sex before marriage and you're just gonna go have sex, that's what you're gonna think about when you see that person. And I mean, I've had girlfriends and that's not the first thing I think about. So
You mean even though you had sex?
Even though I've had sex with them and we're not getting married and they're not my girlfriends anymore. And so You came out wrong. But yeah, you guys understand what I'm trying to say.
Are you recording?
Like, I think it's possible.
That's the moment.
I'm like a whole like outtake film. So, but yeah, I'm just saying that you can have sex. I think it's possible to have sex without before marriage and still have like an intimacy with like someone. Maybe not as like she said, you're not gonna know because you didn't wait. And that person's not gonna know because they didn't not wait. I'm done.
I'm like, I know you're okay. Let's see. Why do men, I guess this is for men. Why do men ask for women's phone numbers and call them and then never call them?
I'll go first.
It's a game. Must be so
No, it's a game. They're like, guys have their games to where they go out and try and get numbers, and it's like he with the most numbers is like head honcho, king of the hill, bragging rights for the day. So if you can, yeah, like I said, get the most numbers, and it's true though. Ask. Go on.
I've never won the game.
Actually been able to pick up a
So, yeah, if I get a number, it's probably because I asked for it because I want to call them back at some point.
I think it, like I would agree, just like because I was on the baseball team for 2 years and like just all that locker room talk, it really is like guys like they brag about like what they can do and stuff and like how many girls they can find or whatever. But like I don't know, for girls out there, there's hope. Like not every guy is like that. Like you know, I mean, even though that happens one time, you know, I'm sorry. It sucks.
We apologize.
Not every guy does that. That's the reason I think it would be because
What are you, Patrick?
I don't know. I guess it's a machismo type thing, but like your name's David.
Yeah.
Like David said, not all guys are like that, so you know.
I've been put for this question. I'm just gonna say, honestly, if a guy doesn't call, I know we all saw that movie, He's Just Not Into You. No, that really is what it is. And like, he'll call you for 2 reasons. Because 1, he actually liked you. Number 2, he wants to get laid and thinks it might happen. So if he doesn't call, it's none of those things. And or a game. To see if none of them are. So, yeah, girls do it a lot more than guys do. Alright, let's get this thing going. I actually have 3 prizes.
Wait, hello, keep the questions going. I have some good ones.
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, I didn't get a
You know,
taste.
this is, oh, I entered all of your names.
That's right.
All right.
What if they find out who they win or didn't win, and then
I know.
everyone just leaves?
What?
He's got their names.
What are we winning?
So you separate.
This is gonna be weird. We're doing the grand prize first, and then we're gonna go to smaller prizes. So you can go
Oh, wait.
Oh, I entered all their numbers.
Do third first.
Yeah.
Build up the suspense. Do third first and then go up.
Draw third place and get hated. Read it.
It's Chantal.
Yay! She wins.
I wanted the bridge so I could sell that.
She won $35 plan B.
$45 plan B.
Oh, really?
Great, and that's what I really have.
Yay! Yay, plan B.
Let's do one more question and get this thing.
That's funny.
That's the grand prize?
There's grand prizes too.
That's a good weekend.
Oh, okay. This is for everyone. Your personal experience, not what you think. What is a free or inexpensive way to have fun with your significant other and your promise?
In what?
Like as a date or
Yeah,
like
as a date.
intimacy?
Actually, let's do intimacy.
Oh.
Or romance. Anyway.
Romance up.
Jeez, guys.
Cribs.
Let's start with Sarah and move around.
I am so taken out.
That is not cheap here in Colorado.
Take them to the beach. I don't know what.
Maybe not links.
I'm not from here. I don't know what's free.
Snow. Snow's free.
Go for a long walk in the park. Have a picnic.
There you go, Mira, picnic.
It's not my idea.
You're like, ew. There you go.
A game of ultimate frisbee and then a picnic. Because ultimate frisbee. Wait, no, not ultimate frisbee. Frisbee golf.
Battle.
We can do that.
All right, Jake.
One thing we ended up doing was we ended up going downtown with one of those disposable cameras. And beforehand, I didn't let her know what we were doing. And I said, pick like 5 things you want to try and find. I just told her it was a scavenger hunt. It was 6? 6 things. Sorry, because there's 24. Anyways, 6 things that you want to find, and I picked 6 things that I want to find. And then from there, we'd go downtown looking for them. Some of the stuff would be like a man in uniform or something like a farm animal or something like that. And you just ask random people to take your photo next to whatever item it is. And then talking and British accent at the same time. It makes it really fun.
And make them believe.
Yeah, and you have to make them believe you.
That's fun.
Big fan of hikes.
Wish I could go to Florida. Jump on the NASA space shuttle. Go to Mars.
Yeah, that's.
No, let's see. John Gio.
He's gonna ask the next question.
I don't know. I like to drive. It's not that cheap, but I mean, if you have a full tank of gas when you start, then it is kind of cheap. So you just drive somewhere and then drive back.
You cruise.
Yeah, just cruise.
I like to swing dance, and so I like to take risks. Actually, like my buddy's got a basement, and so we go swing dancing in their basement, and then we also we have a field like way up next to it's at, but it's a sweetgrass field, and we just take the blankets out and we just go look at the stars, stargazing.
Having sex is cheap too. Especially if you don't use protection.
Now that I have you on.
I don't know, babies are pretty expensive.
He's got plan B.
Oh, yay!
Join us.
Only worked once, right?
Yeah. Starts like the slow
I
talk.
like hikes. Hanging Lake is really nice one. Doing like a sunset or sunrise. Hike up there would be nice.
Hey, I was at work.
Well, everybody stolen mine, so I'm just gonna say them again. I like hiking, or swing dancing, or salsa. So really, they only stole one of them. 2 and then
Two of
stole
them.
swing dancing.
Sunrises are cool. You can drive to a cool spot for sunrises. You have to pull an all-nighter, which is great.
Better you can just like figure out like a time.
I don't know. We're gonna do one more drawing, just in case you win. You have like 50,000 questions. Oh, yeah. All right, Sydney, who else is gonna hate you? Yeah, awesome. That's a chunk on this.
Luke Burton.
Oh, John
Yay!
Beaver.
Yay.
Give it to him. I'm gonna allow
Even
it.
this. Even this. A bag full of condoms.
Your book. I know you have the bookshelf.
Don't use the premium ones, I heard it first.
lesbian so appealing to them? If it's true for you.
Who wants to go first?
We'll go around with David, and if it's not true, just pass, and then.
Pass.
I don't know. I had a girlfriend once, and
Only one.
and I'm not saying she was a lesbian. She could have, I don't know. But she kissed a girl once at a party, and I was like, cool. Why am I not getting kissed right now? So I felt bad. So I don't like lesbians. I don't take that back. I do not like lesbians. I just don't find that like attractive. Like it doesn't turn me on.
I just have no idea why I said something.
We find it attractive.
Do any of the females have suggestions?
I'm not a guy, so.
We're gonna
I can
go
tell you
with
why I would
females.
turn a guy on though.
Okay.
Because it's two females and they have boobs and they're kissing each other, and I can see why that would turn on a guy. Maybe.
Let's start with Sarah.
What am I supposed to do? I don't find lesbians.
I know, but why did you think men would find lesbian attractive?
Just for the reason that Kyle said, it's two girls, there's no guy there.
There's no guy there.
Well,
I think-
guys are self-conscious if they find themselves looking at another guy generally. So if it's two girls, they're like, hey. I don't know.
I think since it's two girls, you might think that, hey, I can have these two girls.
Case.
That would be my explanation too.
What she said.
Oh, it's so cheap. Let's see. What's your favorite position in bed? Starting with Gabby.
Virgin. V card. Not gonna lie.
I don't know. I don't want to talk about it.
We need to separate you two.
Have you guys ever heard the flying trapeze artist? No, neither have I. I really don't have one, per se. Like, it's all good.
No comment.
Come on, you can't beat yourself up anymore.
Reverse cowgirl.
Do we need to explain that?
We're allowed to see a.
We have like the talk
a
of
version.
Super
Can
Bowl.
we see one of us do that?
Write it down in your notebook and then Google it.
So we got here.
Oh, God.
That's the worst.
Your penis is a hit.
Done. Next.
Probably missionary.
One more and we'll get that grand prize ready. Oh, why do guys like blowjobs so much? I guess we'll have to solve the guys. We'll start with David.
Can we get another male up to the table, please?
It's safe.
Kyle has an answer.
Because it's not their hand.
No.
I have no answer.
Is this a sexual activity?
I really don't know.
Grand prize.
Mini fridge.
I need some money, so.
Does everybody have one? Like, people who's.
Did you put my back in?
No, can I put mine?
Do I have like foreign?
Oh darn, he just left. He really wanted that mini fridge.
Too bad.
Oh, should have waited 10 more minutes.
It's not readable.
It says Henry Taylor?
Yeah.
Yeah, he won it. It's in the office. We'll talk to us later. It's heavy. I have a cart. He's like,
Well, John, we gotta go.
oh, this is a fun question.
Oh, we gotta catch American Idol.
Oh.
You like Paula, don't you?
For the females, if it's applicable, does size matter? And for the men, it means size matter in breasts.
Are you starting with me? I don't really know. But I would say that size probably makes a difference. I don't know if that means it matters.
Question not applicable.
Size does not.
No.
It doesn't.
I haven't had like that much experience or anything, but what I've heard from or like what I've known about is certain girls are probably bigger in certain ways in their own way, so then maybe a certain size feels just right or so. I think. I don't know.
Not applicable.
What makes females the most jealous? And then for the guys, you can say, what do you think makes females the most jealous? And we'll start with Gabby this time.
I don't know yet. Do you start from the other side?
Yeah,
What
we'll start with Sarah,
Okay.
because she knows.
That's cool.
Watching your man flirt with another girl, or see him kiss another girl in front of you.
Well, let's hope so.
Yeah.
Yeah, just come by the desk.
Swing by the desk.
Yeah.
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 Later.
I would say when a guy flirts with another girl in front of you, you're dating them.
Oh,
Yeah, I'd say like that can be either talking to another girl more than you're talking to your girlfriend, which is like right next to you. Even if you're not like hitting on that girl, still be kind of jealous. I had a girlfriend tell me she got jealous the way I looked at a stripper in a strip club. You never look at me. She says, "You never look at me like that," and I go, "Oh, I wonder why." Because you're not a stripper. And it was from Las Vegas, so yes. You know what's worse? It's not a date. It was like a whole bunch of friends. There was like multiple girls and multiple guys. And I actually got a lap dance at the same time. My girlfriend was giving a lap dance.
That's funny.
Yeah, I believe that you need to lap dance when you're 18. So I bought her one. It was my money.
I gotta agree with Sean. Definitely, I've seen it happen to where you give. Okay, let's explain this. there's certain ways that guys give off hugs to friends of theirs that are girls. One-arm hugs are usually like, hey, we're good friends, but like there's nothing to it. But you know, there's some of those people that you just give like a full-on two-arm hug to. That I've seen set people over the edge a couple different times, along with like the whole flirting deal.
I think the thing that drives me nuts most is when like there's some sort of ex-girlfriend that he would still talk to in like a loving way, I guess. Like even if you know there's nothing there, there's still like that thing in the back of your mind that's thinking, well, I'm really thinking, oh, I wish I was with her still or something.
It's just like anything that gets her concerned about his attraction towards whatever it is. Like could be like a porno magazine or something, you know. Then gets her all mad or jealous or something. Like I don't have that body kind of thing or something going on. I don't know.
This next question, it really says this. I'm not joking, I did not write this. So I'll read it, and the person who it applies to can answer. How many men has Kyle Cooper had sex with or dated?
Men?
It says men.
Men? 0. Sorry to disappoint you.
I'm like, wow.
I was like,
Yeah. We're all wondering. Jake. What is the perfect orgasm?
define. Hold on. I know who this is from. Define perfect.
I'm not defining perfect, it's a question. Never wake me up at 7:30 in the morning.
That sounded gay. I know, right? When it happened. Alright. So like when it hasn't happened for a while and then like the suspense builds up to like you have a feeling it might happen. So sorry, let's rephrase this. From any sexual partner, if you don't like, if there's a lot of like, this sounds really wrong, multiple day like foreplay without actually touching, just the whole suspense building up into it, and then once it comes, it's okay, amazing. Yeah, King. No, King. Enough said.
All right. Sarah, if you hold a girl's hand without wearing a condom, can you get her pregnant?
No.
If I hold a girl's hand without wearing a condom, can I get her pregnant?
No, it's a question, but then it was directed for you to answer.
What's the question?
I really thought this person was being sarcastic. But no, if you hold a girl's hand and you're not wearing a condom, you cannot get her pregnant.
This sounds like a South Park episode.
Oh, this is for all the males. Can males fake an orgasm or do they?
Yes.
Kyle says yes.
I wouldn't know.
Guys can do it too.
Kyle.
I wouldn't know. I've heard stories.
Yeah, me too.
They said on Friends. Oh yeah, I remember that show. The one thing we had. You don't watch Friends, you don't get it. It's okay. It's okay, I'm here for you.
This one's for everybody. It looked like it was gonna have a name, but it got scratched out. We'll start with Sarah. Have you ever questioned your sexuality?
No.
No.
Yes.
Yeah.
Who is more jealous, males or females? We'll start with Gabby and go into this.
Who is more jealous?
Yeah, males or females?
It's a personal thing, you know? Some people get jealous really fast off of doing something super, and some people overreact and stuff like that, and it just depends on the person and their relationship and whatnot.
I think they're probably the same. The way they express it is very different. Like, I'll get really depressed and upset, and he'll probably just not say anything and act like normal if he gets jealous. So,
This is true.
Yeah.
No, it's the same. It doesn't really matter. It's like, I don't know. There's no one right answer for that one, I guess.
Yeah, I would agree with what she said. I think guys get jealous just as much. It's just we express it different ways.
I think guys get jealous more.
I think it's the same, but I think it depends on the relationship. Because it depends on, I guess it depends on if like each person is putting the same amount of effort into each other or not. Because if one is not, then the other person's going to be jealous, more jealous. And I think that whether you're a guy or a girl, you do get jealous if you're not experiencing the same input that you are output.
I agree with you. I think it depends on the relationship.
Me too.
This one's directed at Kyle again. Why did Jessica tag Kyle as the pimp in the picture?
I'd like to know, that was my question actually, to me.
Oh, that was to you?
To me,
To me.
I wrote to her.
From you.
From, yeah. What is this? Okay.
Because it was the
I haven't seen the picture yet, because I give it Facebook for Lent. So,
Wow, how's that going?
It's like,
amazing.
Gabby's a gangster in the
Oh, so,
let's see. Do you date, we'll start with Sarah, do you date outside your race or nationality? If no, why?
I would. I haven't. Out of all the boyfriends I've had, none of them have been outside my race or nationality. But I love a man who can speak Spanish, so I'd be very willing to date outside my race. I get that.
Yes.
I missed the question.
Would you date outside your race or nationality? If no, why?
Yes, or
yes.
Yeah.
I have.
Alright, this is for everybody. What you think? We'll start with Gabby. Out of 10 females, how many do you think they have a vibrator?
A vibrator? Can we just ask one?
It's a do you think question. So for everybody.
I'd say at least
get
one,
this
but I would don't
like-
know a definite answer, you know?
3 out of 10?
I don't know.
I have no idea.
5.
Half.
I have no idea.
I don't know, 1, maybe.
I would pray to God 0, but based on my experience with my friends, probably 8.
Wow.
What?
You can yell.
Well, one of my friends has 5 to herself, so she's kind
There are different kinds of people. It's not like the one over and over and over. Hard hitting.
I feel like pink today.
I'd say 6. But so relationship or one night stand. We'll start with Sarah this time.
relationship.
Relationship.
Definitely a relationship.
Relationship.
Yeah, if there's any question.
Yeah, it's relationship.
Relationship.
I'd like to poll the audience.
Yeah, let's go around the audience. Relationship or one night stand.
Hands up, let's do hands up.
Yeah.
Relationship first.
Relationship?
Up.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do hand raise. Relationship. All right.
What if you
Hands on the circumstance. No,
Sydney, I didn't see your hand raised.
Like, yeah, no.
What makes men most jealous? We'll ask everybody, starting with Gabby, going around this time. What do you think men would be most
Do I
jealous?
think? I really don't know. I'll have to pass.
Probably if you're like going swimming or something like that and you're with a bunch of your guy friends or something, I guess. Like you look sexy, so then it's, I don't know, the other guys won't get you.
It's when they hang out with their one guy friend more than they hang out with you.
I think if my girlfriend respects another guy more than she respects me.
I like the guy friend more than you, but I also like the where's mine? I had it, I forgot. Like when you're hanging out with your guy friends, and you know they're looking at her, and you can tell that she knows that they're looking at her, so she kind of like flaunts herself more.
Oh yeah.
What makes me jealous is when, or if the girl doesn't have the same amount of commitment as I do, right? So she's like maybe.
Okay.
I'm not talking about you.
Thank you.
No.
Dad was over here just laughing.
She's the only one I know. That's it.
I guess a lack of commitment when I'm committed.
I would think when she's hanging out with her guy friends, or like Kyle said, his friends are looking at her and she knows it or something.
I would think if she has an ex that's still a really good friend.
Let's see. We'll start with Sarah this time. How many times a day is too many times for masturbation?
For males or females?
Well, we'll answer for your specific gender.
Okay, since I'm a female, I would say that any times a day is too many times a day for masturbation. But that's for females. For males, I would say if they masturbate more than 2 times a day, it's too many times a day.
I don't know, I'd say 3 times for guys. I push.
It's like 5.
I've heard they do it a lot, so. So I think to look at them.
Yeah, girls.
Twice. I don't know. 2 times.
I don't think it's my job to give myself an orgasm. So, 0. Yeah, same for girls.
My resident started a competitive masturbation league. The record so far is like 10.
Oh my god.
Tell me about
Did
it.
you seriously say?
Tell me about it. So I'm gonna go with like, I don't even know, 1 or 2 for a dude, and then maybe 1 or 2 for a girl.
I would agree with David. Rules of 2.
2.
I think it should be 0, but 1 should be enough, you know, for the day. You gotta like chill. You know,
Could be open eye.
Don't listen to your mom.
What is the G-spot and how do you find it?
That's Mira's question.
It is. Who did we start with last time?
Me. So you better start with her.
I have really funky guy friends. I hang out with a lot of guy friends, and they watch like YouTube videos of like G-spot stuff, and it's so stupid. But well, can you ask the question again?
What is the G-spot and how do you find it?
So from them, I swear from them, like
Oh.
I don't even want to answer this question. Just type in G-spot on YouTube and you'll get your answer. I promise you it will pop up.
Chantal, you want to
Is
go?
G-spot the pleasurable spot? And isn't it in the anus of the guy? And then at the front of the wall of the vaginal canal of the female?
For guys, it's called the A spot.
Whatever.
We'll go for Rachel next.
I have no idea.
One eye open over here.
I'm sorry.
I have no idea where, when the time comes, I hope that I'll find out from experience.
Or a textbook.
YouTube.
I just know it's deep in there.
Actually, I don't think it is. But I don't really know. But I don't think it is. You don't think? I don't think it's deep in there. Like Kyle said, I don't think it is.
My thought is that she'll let you know and he'll let you know. So enough that.
Yeah.
Oh, it's toxic. Next question, please.
Well, Chantal was right. Surprise.
It's not more contraceptive. Plan B.
There's a clitoral G-spot. Well, actually, the G-spot is supposed to be the mixture between the clitoris orgasm and then like the vaginal orgasm at the same time. And then for men, yes, men have an A-spot. It's when you massage the prostate. Moving on. What does it mean when you have? What does it mean when you have a really sexy dream, like XXX dream? Question.
I did not write it.
It means they had a super hot dream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That answer.
Yeah. That explains it.
You know.
Alright, last question here. I have a buddy who thinks of girls as tools to have sex with, then get rid of. I think this is bad, do you? We'll start with
Very bad. What the hell? Who thinks of something like that? You know, it's like
That's
disrespectful to the girl, you know?
as human beings. You don't just do us.
There you go.
Okay.
Well, officially, wait, I might have one more. No, that's the last question.
Alright.
Cool.
Break.
Alright, I'll just end it if you want to. Oh, I have information about STDs that are really not as common as some people may think. They're all over here if you want to grab them. If you don't, we can leave.
If you didn't come last night, you can see the awesome picture.
Strong for the warm plunge.
I would, but
Yeah.
Bye, y'all. Thanks for coming. Thanks for coming.
dude, I've never been to a place. If I go and I don't know anything, I'll go. You don't say anything? As I don't say anything. Where is it?
John Goodyear, come here and sign this.
John, you didn't ask your question.
Singing.
Okay. Did you have fun up there? That's my question.
Did I look like I was having fun up there?
Not particularly.
Bright red the entire time.
No, but seriously, you should get the ball.
This program, this built is done.
Really?
What?
Mirror did right there. Did you see how many shades of red?
I know, I couldn't wait.
It was like a
when I read it, I was like, how am I gonna do this?
You were so red.
How exciting, you have my number in there, right?
I'm still transferring all of them over.
Girl, I'm
How do we set
senseless.
this up again?